Think your favorite seltzer is just harmless, fizzy water? Think again. What if I told you there's a dark side to this bubbly beverage that the industry doesn't want you to know? From sparkling waters to flavored seltzers, this carbonated craze has taken over. It's marketed as the healthier alternative to soda. 0 calories, no sugar, no guilt. But here's the question nobody seems to ask. What's really hiding inside that can? And how is it affecting your body in ways you never imagined? Let's pop open the truth. Seltzer's rise to popularity wasn't an accident. In fact, it's been carefully engineered to hit all the right health-conscious notes. Companies are capitalizing on the clean living movement, branding their products as a perfect fit for those avoiding soda, but still craving something more exciting than plain water. But this isn't just water with bubbles. You see, while seltzer might not have sugar or calories, the truth is that those bubbles are doing more than just tickling your taste buds. The carbonation that makes seltzer so refreshing could be secretly damaging your body. Don't believe it? Let's dig deeper. Ever wondered what carbonation actually does to your body? It turns out that those tiny bubbles are creating more than just a refreshing sensation, they're altering your system. Studies suggest that carbonated drinks can weaken tooth enamel. Yes, even though seltzer doesn't have the acidity of soda, the carbonation process itself can lower the pH of your mouth, causing your enamel to wear down over time. Surprised? That's just the beginning. And then, there's the issue of bloating. Carbon dioxide in your drink releases gas in your stomach. It's why you feel that bloated, uncomfortable feeling after you down a few cans. Over time, this pressure can lead to digestive issues you might not expect, from acid reflux to a feeling of constant indigestion. But let's move beyond the bubbles. Many seltzer brands boast natural flavors. It sounds innocent enough, right? Wrong. The term natural flavors is one of the most misleading labels in the food industry. In fact, there's no regulation that forces companies to reveal what these flavors are made of. They can contain dozens of chemicals, solvents, and preservatives, all bundled under that single term. Think about that for a second. You could be drinking synthetic additives disguised as something wholesome. Does that sound natural to you? Even worse, some of these compounds have been linked to allergies, headaches, and other health issues, yet they fly under the radar because of weak labeling laws. And if you think that's bad, here's something you probably haven't considered at all: microplastics. Recent studies have found that microplastics have made their way into bottled and canned beverages, including seltzer. These microscopic particles are practically impossible to filter out, and once they're inside your body, they stay there. These plastics don't just pass through your system, they accumulate in your tissues, and scientists still don't fully understand the long-term health consequences. But early research points to a scary possibility. Microplastics may be linked to inflammation, hormone disruption, and even cancer. Here's something else you might not expect. Seltzer can be addictive. No, it's not the caffeine or the sugar because, remember, seltzer has neither. The addiction comes from the bubbles themselves. Studies suggest that the sensation of carbonation can stimulate the same pleasure centers in your brain that are triggered by sugar or caffeine. So before you know it, you're hooked on that daily fix of fizz, constantly reaching for another can. And while you're sipping away, that constant carbonation might be leading to chronic dehydration. Yes, you heard that right. Despite being water-based, the carbonation in seltzer can make your body feel less hydrated, especially if it's replacing your plain water intake. But wait, there's more. The dark truth isn't just about what seltzer is doing to your body, it's also about what it's doing to the planet. As the demand for canned seltzer rises, so does the environmental toll. While many cans are recyclable, a staggering number aren't. They end up in landfills where they contribute to pollution and waste. And remember those microplastics? Their presence in our drinks is part of a larger issue: plastic waste from packaging and bottling. The seltzer industry is adding to a global plastic crisis that's threatening marine life, ecosystems, and even our own food supply. So the next time you reach for that fizzy can of seltzer, ask yourself, what are you really drinking? It may seem like the perfect guilt-free choice, but behind the bubbles lies a much more complicated story. From potential health risks to environmental damage, it's clear that seltzer isn't as innocent as it seems. Am I saying you should never drink seltzer again? Not necessarily. But it's important to know the truth. The choice is yours, but it should be an informed one. If this video opened your eyes, let us know in the comments. Do you think you'll change your seltzer habits, or will you keep sipping? And if you want more shocking truths about everyday products, make sure to hit that subscribe button. There's so much more to uncover. Stay tuned, and together we'll expose what's really happening behind the labels.